who have the money and can move will move.
Access to the hardest hit
But
areas has been severely hampered. With the collapse of a
the
key bridge
country,
over the
the
Irrawaddy
skyscraper
River,
buildings,
communities in need of urgent assistance.
them
Rescue
mash
efforts
up.
are underway, with teams
Yeah,
searching desperately for
it just
survivors
break
trapped
off.
beneath the debris.
I like anybody that live in the building.
And the water just a run down on the building like that. Wow. A whole heap what you call it that, you know, rooms and something on them building. Skyscraper.
Myanmar's military government, facing mounting pressure, has
Hi,
made a
good
rare
night.
international plea for aid, prompting foreign rescue teams to begin arriving in the country.
Good night,
In
guys.
Bangkok,
Good
more than
night.
18
How are you?
people
Hope
lost
all
their
is well.
lives
How
as the
was your
tremors
day?
Allowed to account when an under construction high-rise collapsed within minutes, trapping dozens. 7 others died across the city, where nearly 9,000.
How is everyone doing tonight? Come in, guys.
Some little girl and her sister and her grandmother. They drop now, but she have her phone. Then go in her little space and the roof coming up on her. The roof stop out.
Rescue teams are still searching for approximately 80 people.
You know, down there, they sit down on it.
The United States Geological Survey, USGS, has warned that the death toll may surpass 10,000 based on early projections.
Yeah.
Aftershocks have continued throughout the weekend. The most significant
Shoulda.
6.7 magnitude on
Should
Friday.
a wife
Destruction and panic.
be able to have some form of insurance policy in case, because you know most times
This disaster
wives
comes at an already
will say, oh, their husbands,
civil war since
they are sick and they don't have anything at all put aside.
Desperate need of food and shelter.
What do you think
The country faces
would
an even deeper
come of that
crisis.
if one should pass away? Yeah.
I think we're just having an earthquake in Chiang The whole fucking building's moving.
Hi, good night. When he passed, when
Either an earthquake
he or she passed.
In the rural regions near the quake's epicenter, entire villages have been flattened. Survivors describe a terrifying ordeal. Homes crumbling around,
Yep.
the ground shaking violently.
Hey,
and
good night, good night, good night, good night.
Many
Cowboy in the
remain without access to water,
building.
electricity, or medical aid.
Gotta
As emergency
run.
responders struggle to navigate through landslides and blocked roads.
Okay, cowboy, gotta run. Helping someone move. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. You're helping someone to move. That's awesome. Yeah. So, how is your night, guys? How is your night? How is everyone in the wider diaspora? Yep. Well, you know, even though we are here and I'm smiling, you know, in some places it's not so there's nothing really to smile about in some places. What told them? I like why that light posts. No sir. I tell you. So why that person is on the building? Oh, am I doing work? Oh my God. I'm telling you. Yes, cowboy, go and do your thing. Yeah, it is good to help a person out, you know, in any way you can. So, thumbs up for that. Yeah. Me just done do some raking up outside, clean up, you know, burn up some leaves and then something there, and then me come inside cause you know mosquito time and all of that, so me come inside. So big up on yourself. How are you doing? How is your night? How was your day? Yeah, hope all is well on your side of the block. I'm just here watching.
Like a thief in the night.
Volunteers and medical personnel are working around the clock.
Like a thief in the night. You're here watching like a thief in the night.
While makeshift shelters
So God, so when I come.
house those who have lost everything.
Oh, you'll be coming like a thief in the night.
When he come, so when he visit Earth, it will be earthquakes. And then gotta visit Earth are earthquakes. So Earth are diverse places.
I'm telling you. Well, that's true. But, oh boy, this country. Yeah, so guys, talk to me. Talk to me now. What's going on? Hi. How are you
International
doing?
response teams from neighboring countries, including Thailand and India, have begun arriving with specialized rescue equipment and trained personnel.
Where are
The
you
United Nations
from?
has also pledged support.
I'm from Jamaica. Where are you from?
Humanitarian catastrophe.
I'm from Jamaica. Where are you from? From? You're from? Okay. Thank you for joining though. Boy, I don't know. That country is gonna need a lot of help to bring it back to where it was. But I hope they don't build back those skyscrapers though, because when buildings are like that and earthquake come, it's not.
Maintains tight control over foreign aid.
Okay,
As rescue and recovery
that are
operations
true.
continue, the full extent of the disaster
Oh.
remains unknown. Families search through the wreckage for missing relatives,
from
while survivors brace for
Spain.
more aftershocks. The coming
Okay.
weeks will be critical in determining the true impact of this devastating earthquake.
Thank you for
and the
joining.
ability
You're
of
from
migrants to
Spain.
recover from one of the deadliest natural disasters in its history.
My glasses blur me. I feel hold it up so fi see. I speak. Okay. Well, big up yourself. Thank you for joining. We're talking about insurance and what one should have in case of anything should happen. So in case of anything, sorry about the noise, may I try to block out the noise without a road. May I try to block out the noise out a road. So we use the TV to block out the noise out a road. You know what I mean? Yeah. So sometimes persons, good night. Richard, hi, good night. Good night, Miss Happy. Good night, Richard. How are you? Can't. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, so sometimes persons would say they are with someone and whether the person is working or aren't working, it remains the same way because they still don't have nothing put aside, right? So take for instance the wife or the husband, whichever one, is feeling ill and have been there sick for a while and passed away. You don't have nothing put aside. He or she doesn't have nothing put aside. Normally family member don't want things to look bad, so they're gonna jump in and help out in whatever way they can. Some will do that, yes. Some persons will like maybe ask the government for help to bury their dead in case family members aren't able to help. But after that, no, you realize that there is no will, there is no insurance, there is nothing put aside for the other partner that is left behind. There's a lot of that going on, So in that case, persons normally they say you have Sagicor out here in Jamaica. You have Sagicor, you have Guardian Life, you have all those different business places that talks about life insurance, health insurance, and all those different insurances. So what some persons normally do, they normally try to sign up for that, right? So just in case, if per se you have someone and they're sick, if anything and that person passed away, you can be able to bury that person out of that money. They normally like ask maybe to throw, maybe, I don't know if it raised now, probably say $2,000 a month. It was back then, $2,000 a month and stuff like that. So each month you go in and you throw your money, right? That's how it's done. Yeah. What hour is in Jamaica? Well, it is now soon 7 o'clock. It is 6:57 here in Jamaica. In the evening hours, it's now night. In the PM, 6:57. Soon 7 o'clock. Soon 7 p.m. here in Jamaica. So you're from Spain. What time is it now in Spain? Yeah, so sometimes persons even have insurance and they leave everything to their son or maybe someone in the family when the time comes. But at least somebody would have gotten something. But sometimes a lot of persons are having it hard and they don't know where to find the $2,000 every month to throw for their health insurance. or life insurance. Yeah, so in that sense, you know that if anything happen, family members, they don't want anything to look bad. So then again, they will jump in and do what they do best. Right? So that is it. A lot of people out there at times where you're going on for years with a person, and whether the person married to the person or not, it is maybe common law or it is marriage, right? And when it happens that the person pass away, leaving the other half, you know, sometimes the person may have kids, right? The person may have kids and all of that, and then this is how things start to get sticky. Because if per se the person is not able to work, how are they gonna take care of those children? Right? It's not all the time family members will be able to jump in and help, and some family members don't really help some families at all. It's reality. So it is good for partners to have something set aside in case anything. The other half can have something to live, you know, a little something to go and live off of. Yeah. You know, some persons may say, oh, when them pass off, the woman I go have a next man. When them pass off, one next man I go come and live in a their house and all them something there. So them worry about them something there a lot. So some people rather not have anything when them pass off because they're worried that the other partner is gonna move on with somebody else and spend all that money on the other somebody else and live up in a them nice house with the somebody else. Yeah. So in some case that is also a reality. But come on, we're all humans, right? We're all humans. So I ain't gonna say it is not possible. It is possible. But still, you still have to, you know, if you love the person, you still have to put aside something for the person. Still, it doesn't matter. You still have to put aside whatever that person want to do with whatever you put aside for them. It's up to them, because at the end of the day, when they squander the money and stuff like that, or maybe they take in somebody in the house and the person might all run them out and take it over, that's their business and them are going to go through it. So people have to be smart, right? Hi Ben Miller, how are you? How are you, girl? Hope all is well. Ben Miller, big up yourself. How is your Wednesday evening? Yeah, so the other half pass off or leave something for you. You make sure you save. You're saving from what he or she left for you. You're not squandering money. You not take up nobody in the house to live up, because Sometimes persons take in a person and the person come in now, them no member say, how you take them in. They want to take over. Them come fit take over. Yeah? You don't mind shop, you see yourself out a road. I live on the street. Is the honest truth. Yeah? That's how some persons are. So, normally sometimes people say them not sorry for people, you know. Because sometimes when you're sorry for people, those things do happen. Yeah? So, you have to know, say, your other half pass off, God forbid, the other half pass off, and they leave something for you in the bank, some form of insurance policy. You have to know, say, well, then you inherit all this and you have to cherish all that, because by the time you go so, meanwhile you did you enjoy yourself, by the time you go so, all that money done, you wonder where the money gone, where everything went. So you have to take time and pinch the money and go and save something same way from that money, right? And you yourself also have a life insurance policy for yourself, because when that time comes, you have to prepare for it, you know. You know, say people abroad, they normally have a spot. Most of them, like the elderly persons. I don't know if the young persons do it as well, but the elderly persons, they normally have their spot ready already. You understand? So if in case anything should happen, thank you for the likes. Thank you for joining, guys. Good night to all. Yeah? So if in case anything should happen, the family members already know. The family members already know what to do, because everything is already there and ready. Right? So, huh? Jesus Savior. Who says so? My phone clean like a whistle. Cameraman, brother, good night. Me there I get distracted. This a little girl that come on and say, you know. Thank you for the arts, yeah. May I put your ears off the talk, you know, because I can't bother with you. You come and start distract me. Yeah, so we was talking about insurance policy, and, you know, after, you know, like when you're married or if you have your common law, yeah, you always have something put aside, whether you have a Sagicor health insurance policy, or you have no, most persons have their insurance policy where they throw like maybe a $2,000 a month. Yeah. I did join one at the time down at the Scotia Bank, where I was throwing like, I think it was $2,000 a month. Yeah. And from that, I think they still have that policy, you know. And like they say, if you lose a kidney, something like so, you can get money from the insurance policy. And if like per se you're saving a certain amount of money, and you don't have any money and you need some cash, you can go there. A mosquito then you? You can go there, door stay open too long. Go spray them out. Yeah, you can go there and get some money from that policy as well. I went and I get, but it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Woman.
So, I don't know, may I have to go join back that policy there again. Yeah.
Woman, so if I join insurance.
Hmm.
I see I'm going to read all day.
Good night, everyone. Brother say good night, everyone. Nino and Lo. Hello, friends. Hello, Nino and Lo. How are you doing? Yeah, we're talking about insurance policies and like if you're married or maybe you are common law, you know, what policies are in place for like persons who are sick and you know eventually when they pass away, what do they leave for the other half? Some persons leave nothing because they don't have it to throw every month, because monthly the Sagicor one, every month you'd have to like throw $2,000. I don't know if it is now, but back then it was $2,000. You can turn up that some more so that we block out the noise out the road. Yeah.
In Thailand, India, China, and even parts of Laos. In Bangkok, the shaking was so intense that office workers evacuated high-rise buildings. Security footage of a 30-story skyscraper under construction in Bangkok captured the moment that collapsed, causing widespread fear. The emergency response teams rushed to the scene.
So go ahead, insurance, please. Yeah, so you get the money because it lapse.
It lapse because the reason why it lapse, him start it and him never did pay it properly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, can't tell him that the whole period is not paid. So what time is it now? So not paid. Whole period.
Turn it down a little bit. So him pay it until him dead.
In China's province, people reported furniture moving.
That means that somebody there taking money.
That's why I'm not inside lapse.
Oh gosh, that's bad. And these things do happen because you have unscrupulous people out there working in places like those. Allegedly. That is true. The spouse. I want a glasses, you know, guys. I want a glasses so bad. May I feel scrunch up my eyes so you see.
In India's Kolkata, residents felt prolonged shaking.
The spouse should be named
as a precautionary measure.
the beneficiary before the person passes on. You hear that? The spouse should be named the beneficiary before the spouse passes on.
Following the initial 7.7 magnitude.
Yeah, but in that man case, them thief him money.
6.4 on the Richter scale. These aftershocks further weakened.
That's why I'm not trust them place there. But I tell you the truth. But I tell you the truth because if you there and you know have it like that and you are save them little money there, prepare yourself so you can, you know, leave something, give your family, and then when your family member go now, you understand? So, oh, so when they do find it, them never realize same have no insurance. Them bury my everything already. So them know that the money they gone down the drain. Because if per se them they go with the what you call it? They would have to get the death certificate
I don't go with it.
and go with it.
Yeah, you have your own money that can't lapse.
It can't lapse. So you own money.
Yeah.
And from you pay it every month. You don't miss no month. You're not supposed to lapse. But you know you have people that they way. Them are going at the people and money. That is it.
In Yangon, the country's largest city. People camped out in parks and public
Hi,
squares,
Shabina.
too afraid to sleep inside their homes.
Good night.
In rural and mountainous regions,
Yeah, so
rescue efforts were complicated by landslides.
if that is not done,
Helicopters and drones
then
deployed to survey the
it
hardest
would
areas. And some humanitarian organizations airdropped
probably
supplies to villages that have been cut off.
require a lawyer. But anyone can be named a beneficiary. Yeah, so me would have get a lawyer upon that case there. If I me another daughter, Papa turn it down. If I me as the daughter, even though me bury him already, cause you know old people sometimes them do things them not tell you. So he was saying the lady was cleaning up her father's house, right? And she found the papers, cause she never knew say the father was throwing his insurance. So when she went, that is after them bury him and everything, and she a clean up. She find the papers then. So when she went, them say it lapse. And him a pay it every month. Him just take, when do dead sudden? Yeah, him take sick and go to hospital and just pass off. So it was sudden, right? Them they are wickedness, man. Cause if him a pay it every month, and them no, you can't go there and then tell you say lapse.
Same thing, bank. You take 2 years or a year or so, you might tell about your money lapse and I see your money. You have to worry about it now.
That's true. Then why you feel pay every month? So even though I hear money, if you even miss one couple months, they might tell you say lapse. You now get back nothing where you chew already.
You take time to eat out because you don't collect taxes, take the money.
Ah boy, I'm telling you. Good night, guys. How is your night going so far? Yeah, it's a good thing for have because some persons when them go do all say one surgery and them stuff there, them use money out of them insurance. Yeah, people have Guardian Life and Sagicor and some others, and them use money from that. Because when they go and they say, oh, you have life insurance, them say yes, and it's like them glad to hear that. So right away them just work on it, take money from the insurance and do what they're supposed to do, and it works out because persons who, thank you for the like, persons who have insurance, you know, they can see life a little better out better for them. Because take for instance, you throw your insurance, you have more than one, you know the names that I called, and you have to do a surgery. Most persons right now, if they're supposed to do a surgery, they don't have a dollar to them name, right? They don't have a dollar to them name. And this is why, thank God, the Spanish Town Hospital in our way because why me say in our way, when you're on the waiting list to do a surgery, it do take some time. it do take some time. So it depends on what. It is free. Some of the surgeries that they do is free, right? So it depends on what.
All of them free. I think that about it.
Yeah, you have to buy the things. Sometimes you have to buy the something them where they may want to use.
Yeah, not on board and all these things.
Yeah, so in a way, if you have the money, you can buy the nut and bolt or whatever type of surgery you're doing and whatever requirement they need for that surgery. Hopefully, if the person cannot afford it, a family member can jump in and say, here is the money, or just buy it and the hospital will get it to do whatever they needs to get done. In everything costs money. Everything. So we just thank God say right now, even though sometimes you're there wait long to do the surgery and you're just dying to get it over with and done, but you know, you're there on waiting list all long and can't see the day come for. I put it down there, so I take it out of the freezer and put it down at the bottom. Yeah, so Nino and Low, my understanding that the healthcare system in Jamaica is through for the what citizen? Average citizen. Well, it depends. The healthcare system, it go right across the board for everybody. But like for who have them money and want to go to like other hospital where it costs money, they can. Everybody have a choice. But for who doesn't have a choice, take for instance, they don't have $1 to them name, that's where you have to go. You have to go to Spanish Town Hospital, and some persons are like they join the clinic part, the clinic section, and from there so they will tell you when you're gonna do your surgery, and sometimes the surgeries even got put off for some reason, but eventually them schedule it back again. KPH and them place there is also free as well. But you know, maybe some things where they might need to use, you'll have to buy them. Yeah. Yes, I am great. Yes, Van Miller, you're great. It looks like you're busy, man. Eh? Who? I put on that. I cook that about 2 nights. Just seeing the can alone. My belly, just seeing the can alone. Me not really want none to eat. Like me see too much. Yeah. Yeah, so that is how it is in JA here. Some places it costs, you know, like the private hospitals, it costs money. And most persons would rather go there because them have the money and maybe they get a private room for themselves and stuff like that. So, or maybe a family member can come and stay in the private room with them. No so. No so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That if in case they need any
Yeah,
assistant.
private hospital.
Yeah, cause you know all the time the nurse I go look on them per se. That's all.
Nurse always there in station though.
Yeah, nurse always there in station, but when you're there, I say nurse. Nurse
Yeah.
not look on you.
Yeah, I must have told you. They must have told you.
Nurse not look on you. You see from nurse, big up a nurse them out there, but you see from nurse.
Running doctor and so on.
Exactly.
Give away, you forget.
And from in an emergency situation.
You tell you about look. Them a look.
Yeah, I say nurse, nah look. Yeah, because eventually you're gonna like overwork the nurse as well. Remember somebody pitting to you know. So you don't want to overwork the nurse. Exactly. Nurse now go walk up and down people. Yeah. Yeah, because them have them something they have to write up. Yeah. So that's how it is here. But you know, the health system, it still needs, apart from, we thank God for whatever we're getting that is free, but there is still some little things that is there we need for work pan as well. Same way.
No free things are cut off. Some mash up is USID.
Yeah.
USID is a good joint for free drugs and something. Free medication.
So how the drug server go manage?
They get when they find Europe or something.
Because drug service free, you know. It's free. Yeah, so how they do it, like if you go to the health center. Hi, cameraman, what going? If you go to the health center, not a private doctor, the health center, and see the doctors there, or the hospital, and you get a prescription, you can go to the drug serve and get your medication for free. I want to tell you, say, right then a whole heap of people are stampede drug serve. A whole heap of people are stampede drug serve. All people have money.
Because of Benz and Bim,
all people have money. Are running pan the thing. Me don't know why them are running pan the thing. That's why Trump cut off some of them, you know, I tell you, because Trump know what going to, you know. To be frank, you know, he know what's going on, because as I must say, some of the people will have it. Are running pan the free something them. You understand?
People do the sick and old, it's not very way to much old.
Exactly.
And man, the money get too quick and gone.
And gone. It's serious, man. Because you know, sometimes you're there and see some old person that they sit down and wait long for you until them start all get hungry and feel sick. Because they have sugar and them something there.
Yeah,
then they long and wait. This is somebody I say, me there before you. This is what I say, me there before. And I saw the line, because you have to join a line. Yeah. But what I'm saying, them supposed to separate the elderly from the younger persons and persons with disability as well. Separate the disability persons
and the baby and baby mother.
And the baby and baby pregnant mothers as well. If you come there, everybody going on one line and I wait to go up to the person, the pharmacist, and for in their prescription. And when that got through, no, you know, is a next long wait again.
Maybe to a free sitting and pay too much money for your work.
No, but I don't like, so you see, the one in Spanish Town, them are work, you know.
But we get paid. And a free
All of
medication,
the
them
windows, them they are work.
You know?
But me don't know why the place full.
Too much medication them deal with.
The place full of
But for medication them deal, them are out of daytime still.
Yeah. Big up them, big up to the drug serve people, them, may I tell you. At least, once you go to the health center and you get your prescription, or even the hospital you did it and you get through one, or in the clinic section, because most persons go on the clinic section and see the doctors. Like persons who soon do a surgery, right? You have follow-ups. So, right, you get a prescription, you can just go a drug serve, same place there, and fill the prescription free of cost. Once they have the medication there, sometimes you will hear, we don't have this one. You'd have to go outside and buy it at the outside pharmacy. I don't like to hear that because sometimes you don't have the money to go there and buy it. So now you'd have to borrow the money or you'd have to wait until you see the money to buy that one, because maybe that one is a little expensive, so they don't give you that one, or they don't have it to give you. You have to buy it on the outside, from the outside pharmacy. So it is good. The healthcare system, in a way, it makes sense, because you know, nothing in life is easy. So in a way, I would thank God for it, because most persons don't have it. So they have to just work with it, because that's what they have for now. So they have to just work with it. Yeah. But what I think they should do, though, they should have separate lines for persons, the elderly, baby mothers with baby or baby in the tummy, and like for women who are persons who have a disability, so them can get through and go on home and stuff like that. You don't want to have them sitting down the whole day waiting to get through, or sitting down for like 3-4 hours waiting to get through, right? Because maybe a lot of persons are before them, so they will have to wait, right? They will have to wait. So guys, I hope your night goes well, and I hope your day went well today Wednesday, and for the rest of the week, I hope everything will be blessed, and in anything you do, it will be successful, right? Yeah, anything you put your hands to, it will be successful. Yeah. Nino and Lo, I am going to work. Okay, thank you for joining. I'm going to work my night shift soon. Be safe out there, and thank you for joining. Huh? Let me just eat. Thank you though. Yeah. I am on emergency room nurse. Okay, that's nice. I God, but me never did I say nothing bad, you know. Boy, big up yourself. I God, but me never say nothing bad. Me love you nice them, you know. Yeah, but you know, big up yourself. Yeah, emergency nurse. Yeah, emergency room nurse. That's a lot of work and a lot of emergencies. Yeah. Ha ha ha. It's all good. Yeah. But you know, it's not a lot. You have some persons out there, if you follow what I'm saying. Sometimes the patients call in the nurse and the nurse nah look for you. Me have my reasons why me say that, because me did have to leave from my yard and go all the way up at the hospital go make my daughter get to pee. She wanted to pee. She said, Mommy, I want to pee. She did a surgery and she wanted to pee. And, you know, I had to, it was a Sunday, and I was going to visit her. Hi, Classic, how are you? And my Afi, by the time I leave out of the house, she called me. Mommy, I want to use the bathroom. Me say, nobody not there to help you? She said, no. So me say, so what happened to the nurse? And so she said, nobody nah help me, nobody nah look for me, mommy. So me did there until me reach. And one little minor incident up the road, so kind of slow me down, because by the time I go in at the taxi here, so, and by the time I reach up the road, the man, like him that do one little driving and he licking at one next person car, right? So by the time he stop and exchange number and look on the bumper and the front of the man car, you know, little time spend so. So by the time I reach in the town, I have to walk, because a taxi me take. I have to walk go all the way up at the hospital. And when I reach in there, just imagine, you want to go from them the time till that time. And I was the one who went there and let her get to go. So everybody have them experience with, all of them is not the same, but I guess there are a few. There are a few who are like that, where, I wouldn't advise anybody to, sickness comes, but, everybody will sick. It's just life. So when you go to these places to help the patient to recover even faster, nurses have to be nice to the patients, treat them well, and help them to recover even faster. Big up to all of the nurses them out there where I do them job and enjoy doing their job. Like Nino and Lo. Right? Yeah. So big up yourself. Yeah. Big up to all the nurses out there. Yeah, you have some really you have some really nice, but sometimes, hi, good night. Joseph, hi. Classic. Big up yourself, Classic. Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself, everybody. If you know what I mean, sometimes you're there and you have some bad experience with some workers. That is, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Thanks for subbing to me. You're welcome. It's not a problem, you know? It's not a problem. Whoa. My phone dropped. My phone. It's not a problem, you know? And an earthquake and my phone dropped. Why if it be earthquake?
You got earthquake shaking.
No. So me catch it up right there, so. And then it just turn over because the dish covering something move. Yeah, so it is what it is, yeah. It's a part of life. A lot of persons have their experiences where they can come out and say, but big up to all the nurses out there, yeah, who sometimes they have some little issues because they are humans, right? And they bring the issues to work, and that is what get them like that more time, because they're having issues. They bring it to work. So some of them, they just behave a certain way towards the patient, and that is it. Hi, Reels. Exactly. Sometimes at the workplace too, them have issues, but that not mean to say you must take out your problem for other people when you do nothing. That makes sense? That can cause one to lose your job as well, you know. Yeah. Because at the time when you're gonna lash out, you may lash out at the wrong person. Your supervisor. That's true. And you lose your work. Yeah. Them always say, you must always have a smile on your face. You must always have a smile on your face. So all when you go through the worst of the worst. No, so? Yeah, you're supposed to have a smile on your face. They always say good customer service is best. Hi, Caribbean girl. Tony, how are you? Hello. Yeah. So we was talking about insurance at first, and then we reached to nurses and how they treat the patients some of the time, or some of them treat the patients in the hospital some of the time.
My patient in trouble.
Some of the patient them get trouble too still, but you know, sometimes we feel say them under our anesthetics. So sometimes when they're under the anesthetics, they may feel a certain way and they like tossing to and from and making some sounds where, you know, and they may be calling out nurse. Exactly. In a peer pain. In a peer pain. So if you are a nurse, you're supposed to, in a training, you know, them train you and tell you these things. You learn these things. So why, when you're there, I look after the patient now, you're getting grumpy? That makes sense? That don't make no sense. Treat the patient good. That's how the patient are going to recover quicker, you know. When you treat the patient good, the patient will recover quicker. Even when the patient see her come, all of the pain gone. Because what? The nurse here treat them nice. You understand? So as them see her come, so them put on even a smile on them face. See me nurse a come here? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh. I editor. Let's see how edit. Oh Jesus. Yeah, so it is what it is. Good night everyone. Thank you for joining. And I hope you all can relate to what I am saying, because if you haven't been through it, you have somebody who have been through it, or you hear of a person who share their story about what they went through, right? So it is what it is. You have to come to work in whatever you're doing. You have to come to work with a smile on your face. And oh, them train you to let your problems get the best of you in the workspace. That's all. Not to let your problems get the best of you in your workspace. So if you have issues, you leave it at your yard till you go home, right? Because why they say all this? When you're at work, you don't want to lash out at persons, and then persons are gonna wonder, what did I do? What customer service is this? And all those things, and report you to whosoever in charge, your supervisor, the manager, whosoever. So you don't want that. So whatever training you get, just remember your training and do the best you can without treating the patient anyway or letting anyone say, well then, nobody is perfect, but in that workspace, you have to understand, say, you're dealing with the sick. So when you're dealing with the sick persons always need a lot of attention. Whether they are in pain or you have sometimes persons always are call the nurse. And when the nurse go, they don't really have nothing much to say. But they just need some form of comfort. That's why they call in the nurse. So if the nurse can come and rub their leg right there, so, and say, no worry yourself, man, you're going to be alright. You soon go home, you hear? Then we feel good to hear that. Yeah. Some form of little comfort they want. Yeah. So big up on yourself, guys. Thank you for joining. And Classic sending up the heart emojis with the hugs. Thank you. And Tony, Caribbean Girl, Editor Amoy, saying hi to Caribbean Girl. Yes, so big up on yourself. Thank you for joining, and we appreciate you all. Thank you for the love and support, and we'll be giving it right back. Yeah, we appreciate you all 100%. And the thing that we're supposed to be doing, right? Surround yourself, your surroundings with love and support, right? Always be the best version of yourself that you can be, right? So that, as I was saying a while ago, in your workspace, whether on YouTube or otherwise, always put on a smiling face, right? Always be polite, always come across as a wonderful person you are. Yeah? If you hear something that somebody says, you don't have to react, right? You don't have to react. You just look past it, because people will be people, and you cannot stop them from saying what they want to say, right? So in that sense, you don't care what a person wants to think about you or say about you, as long as you know you are the best version of yourself. There is nothing they can do to break you, right? Yes. So that is it. And you know, on platforms, you have persons. Probably may have to start with some counseling sessions. What do you think about that? Mm-hmm. Some counseling sessions, whether it's gonna be about relationship, or it's gonna be about financial goals, or it's gonna be about talking to, like, you know, kids going to school, right? And certain things that they shouldn't be doing, they are now doing. You know, most of them, the 18 years old and stuff, they're on the platform watching. The 18 and older, the college students and stuff like that. So you know, more time they have the persons who they watch, right? So we can also give them good advice as well. Yeah? So that they stay on the right path as well. So always motivate and elevate. Yeah? Buy classic or high classic. Classic is saying buy. Yes, guys, so we have 12 votes on should a wife be able to have hobbies, insurance, in case hobby or vice versa, wifey pass away. But as I was saying, most persons don't have any of that set aside because they don't have a dollar to them name. It's sad to say, but it is true. So even sometimes persons save their money, and when you go, there is none because there wasn't throwing it every month. Sometimes they skip a month or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe because they don't have the money. So when you gonna forget that sort out, you hear, oh, it lapsed because it wasn't paying the right way, you know. So that's just life. But you know, we can't, we have to just continue to try and just see how best we can accomplish certain things in life. If we don't have it like that, we have to just try and see how best we can accomplish certain things in life, because you know, worse if you have children, you have to put aside something. They always say for rainy day, for the rainy day to come. So it is what it is, you know. So guys, big up yourself, and hope you have a wonderful night tonight. And anybody who is going live or who are on their live already, I'll be passing through to see what's going on, right? So big up on yourself. Thank you for joining me here on our channel, A&I Family Adventure TV. Guys, new followers, thank you for the subs and thank you for the support. Thank you for watching our video. Thank you for just commenting and leaving a like, yeah, and you know, continue to support, and we will also do the same as well, yeah. We will also do the same. Have a great night, everyone. Yes, Reels, big up yourself. Yeah. Classic. Thank you. You're welcome, Classic. You're welcome. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, it smells good for true. Smell good in our clothes then for true. Yep. So who is going live first? Who will be on their live? I'm gonna look and see when I'm done who is on their live. And guys, remember to check out Editor Amoy's channel. Please and thanks, Editor Amoy's channel. Yes, big up yourself and thank you for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Enough love. Lick up your head back. Ah, Jesus. What did I do? Yeah, so have a wonderful night, guys. You know me get kind of distracted. Yeah. Take care. You too, Caribbean girl. Apple. Yeah, so later, guys. I'll be coming over. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Later. If I don't end the live, no, I'm not gonna end it. Here much time there, I may say what may I say? Later. Enough love. Thank you for joining. Yeah.